this sucks. Hello? Oh, now it's working. Okay. Or is it working? It might not be the greatest mic I have, but it's a mic. All right. So let's see. I hope it's good enough. Please let me know in the chat if you're hearing this. I was trying to say that any Rengar from Eversio are very targeted bans. Any and Rengar specifically, not really chance that everyone plays. Sorry for the visual error in the graphics today. They are using a different draft link than what normally is used in UKL. So if the cuts don't fit, I guess we'll have to make another scene depending on the draft links they use. But I'll figure that out next time. And meanwhile, here a quick overview of the picks we had. We had Rumble in first pick for Eversio. For those keeping up with the pro trends, Rumble is very contested at the current moment. I really like the pairing between Rumble and Smolder, creating both sort of an area of effect and control. And Smolder can get his stacks safely because people want to be avoiding that Rumble ult in the team fights, right? We also have Trundle for similar reasoning here. The Wukong pick into the Trundle, I kind of prefer Varsal on Trundle if I'm being honest. Removing the AD, better early ganks, better dragon control earlier on. The ultimate, of course, makes Wukong a lot more squishier. His passive, not really that great against magic damage, and of course, things like Smolder, stuff like that. Who's good against Smolder after all. So yeah, so far I really like Eversio's draft here. The Cassandra response. Usually it's Rumble favored, but it is the standard meta currently in pro play, right? The Rumble and Cassandra sort of both being picked equally. With Talia now, Fuse, she have quite a very good comp, I would say. Overall, a lot of AoE and good frontline coming out from them. But Everso don't really have a lot of dashes, so I don't see the Talia being all that useful more than it could have been. All right. So let's see here what the next picks will be. I like Syndra here from Mechanics. Keep in mind his Mechanics in mid lane. First time with Eversio here. Of course, the last 3 matches he already played in that, and he did really well in every time he played. So looking forward to his Syndra against the Talia here. No dashes for him, and Thresh kind of in a similar position. This time, keep in mind it's a Iconic on the Thresh. He had a really nice Thresh. Last, I believe it was Thursday again, or Monday was Thursday. So last Thursday, Iconic had a really nice stretch as well, hitting a lot of Qs. Sadly, they did not win that game. So Iconic trying to redeem himself. Thresh Smolder, Trundle, a really nice CC heavy, beefy frontline. From Eversio, I'm curious what Fuse she go for. I would really like something like the Seraphine. I'm not really sure about the Blitzcrank pairing with Yunara, but we'll let Fuse cook. So let's see. All right. So yeah, we'll talk a bit about the individual matchups soon. So we have the Smolder and Thresh against Blitzcrank and Yunara. Starting off from the bot lane instead of top to bot, right? But yeah, I am not really sure as to the exact winner of this. We know that Smolder is a bit weaker earlier on, right? Yunara, if she has that Q stacked up, can do a lot. So definitely watch out for that. Yeah, you don't want to get caught in that Yunara verse, especially post 6. Yunara does so much damage in general. Yeah, could look out for that. But of course, Smolder, if you can get that stacks, some good Smolders have great success around the 20-minute mark, getting that execute. So it could be really nice. For Awaken usually that kind of player that I think really benefits from a champion like Smolder. He likes to play up his range and to sort of take good trades. You're not really seeing the bans, unfortunately. The last bans from Eversio are Lulu and Orianna. So yeah, they wanted to deny the Orianna from the Wukong. And on the side of Fushi here, we have the Aurelian Soul and Rise bands, which are very interesting. I'm not too sure if Mechanics plays Rise. Sorry, Aurelian Soul, but we know he does play Rise for sure. So yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's see where we go for. They're already in the draft here. Let's continue talking about the matchup. Syndra against Talia, moving on to the mid lane. I believe this is Mechanics' favorite. Syndra usually does really well against Talia because they have similar push, and the Syndra stun is a bit more easier to set up, bit longer range. Talia kind of needs to walk into range to get her W off, so just a range advantage basically. And Wukong not really the greatest terror in terms of ganking, so it should be easy for Mechanics to dodge ganks and sort of choose when to go in and when to not. In the meanwhile, in the jungle, I think it's Varsal heavy up to a certain point. I think depends on how Wukong plays, depends on how fast this Wukong is going to be farming. Wukong tends to farm a bit faster than the Trundle. So yeah, potentially Wukong scaling a bit better than Trundle, especially in team fights. But the Trundle R will do a lot of work in taking away a lot of the stats that Wukong has, and we'll have Smolder pelleting away, right? That's definitely something to look out for. I expect good things from Varsal early to mid game, let's say. And then late game, he's just going to be a pillar bot and just pressing R on people. Meanwhile, in the top lane, I expect Aiglos to win it, but if it's a traditional Aiglos, he should stay away from going a bit too early on aggression with the Rumble, especially against Cassante, spamming those Qs, slowing him down. If he ever oversteps himself in the lane, Aiglos will definitely be going down, and he might even not be able to do enough damage later on if the Cassante gets super, super tanky. A lot of inclination towards building double magic resist here. Syndra and Rumble, both mid and top carries, are very magic damage heavy. Even Iconic himself on the small deck could be very magic damage oriented as well. So a lot of incentive here to go magic resist. The wild card here for me is this Blitzcrank. We could be pairing it with the Talia E to get the stun off and then knocked up from the E from Blitzcrank, right? Of course, we have the Thresh W, which counteracts the Blitzcrank Q itself. So it's a very interesting why we would pick Blitzcrank into a versus comp. I would have imagined something like Seraphine would be really good, having that AoE shielding and healing from the Rumble AoE, and also potentially using the ult to gain a long range charm, especially considering they have the Thresh, they have the Trundle, they have a lot of frontline. Wukong as well could set up the Seraphine R. But Fushi go for the Blitzcrank, perhaps due to comfort. So let's see. I think Nami could have been a good pickup as well. Any support, something like Soraka as well, but perhaps they were scared of the Thresh, the hook champion. So definitely watch out for that. Alright. In the meanwhile. So yeah, definitely watch out here. I will be trying my best in the downtime before they get into the match to try and fix this UI. If anyone can let me know how's the microphone. Is it better now? Alright. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to see. For joining, thank you, Mick. Hello, Storm. Had some trouble with the mic before, but should be good now. Fixing assets, they're using a different draft link than what's usually used, right? So, what can you do? Alright, guys, stay tuned. We should soon be in the match. Shouldn't take too long. I can let you know now. They still have spectate on, so it's only 5 seconds to go here before we get in the match. So stay tuned. Let's see how well I can predict these lanes, but overall, come on, Eversio. Hashtag Everwin, right? Oh, yeah. Hi. Here we go. This is what you came for. We see Iglos there for those that missed out. He was buying glowing motes, trying to generate his passive. So yeah, definitely look out for Iglos this match. He might have an accelerated level 1, which is kind of the point behind that purchase. So I expect Iconic and Awaken here to be a bit behind in lane in the bot side. The Blitzcrank has pressure, but up to a certain point, Iconic could level up his Lantern. But not if we pull in the Thresh. Of course, Iconic can't really pull himself out, can he? Where's the music, right? It feels really strange. Alright, alright. So we're starting to see slight CS lead here in the top lane. Iglos is up a wave as expected here. The Rumble does win the matchup significantly, especially if he's allowed to get to that level 3 and further beyond. Usually we start seeing Mechanics getting quite the CS lead. If there's anything Mechanics is really great for, it's his CS. He's really able to keep up with that 10 CS per minute mark. We've seen it time and time again, where he's even out CSing, outperforming his opponent, currently up one wave. As expected here, Awaken and Iconic dropping some CS, not too much though, as they are still able to keep up with the tempo. We see Awaken is on 17 stacks. The first 20 is so important. We see Varsal with the first gank. The pillar is dropped. Mechanics gets the stun off. But Gucci Barney here does well to hold his flash and just holds his ground in general. Both junglers here coming off spawn. Varsal doing good to find the first gank opportunity of this match. He does need to try and accelerate his laners before the Wukong hits 6 here. Oh, Mechanics here finds Gucci Ikari running down mid, and well-timed stun does deny the advance from the Blitzcrank. Let's see, I'm curious how long Iglos can keep up this advantage. If you can keep this going the whole game, it really works out for Eversio. He's already up 13 CS currently, that's around 2 waves. We see Iconic still down a fair bit of CS, but good news in the mid lane. Mechanics is starting to creep out ahead. 10 CS lead here for Mechanics. And Iglos gets full engaged on. He does have to burn his flash. If there's anything Cassante can do, it's really stick on people. The flash use from Army here. Does he get the kill? There's the Q3. First blood landed, but Iglos manages to find the trade. And if this wave could only not crash here, it is definitely a favor for Eversio in this current position. But meanwhile here we see that Fuse Chi has started the Dragon. Dragons this season are really important to getting ahead and winning the match. Nice little wind break. At the very least, it's not really a big dragon. Oh, so there's the hook shot. Lands onto Iconic, but sadly for Fuse Chi, landing the hooks on the trash isn't really gonna make a big difference. Especially with Aftershock, he can just use his E to get a big defensive boost and not take too much damage in the trade. We almost ready to hook for a hook. There's the heal landed from both supports. We see Awaken more focused on the stacks, as he should be. Already at 37 stacks. There's the hook landed by Iconic. But we see Yunara lands the final shot there thanks to her ultimate W. A lot of damage coming out from that one. So we did expect the versus bot lane to have a bit of a rough time earlier on, and they should be able to scale accordingly soon. Alright, I apologize guys. Still trying to fix the microphone. But let's focus on this play now. We see Iconic gets targeted here as he is found on the road. There's Italia ult. A nice little exchange here from Eversio. The stun from Mechanics, the ult from Iglos. And Fuse Chi now on the defensive. Army goes in with the Xante ult, does find Varsal. And so far, it's a 2-for-1 play. Eversio find the second kill. Can they make it 3? The Wukong is very low here. Jet Puff could go down. That's a double kill for Iglos. A 3-for-2 play. Eversio. Eversio. Hashtag Everwin everyone in the chat. I can't escape it. Oh, there's the ult from Iconic. Sorry, from Awaken. The hook landed though on Iconic. As Awaken flashes away on Smolder. Now can Iconic run away? He gets slowed, he gets knocked up. And there's the last shot from Tuli. As Iconic drops for his 3rd death of the match. Oh no, Iglos here in a bit of trouble. We also saw Iconic there. Sorry, Awaken get hooked in by Chattery. Not looking the greatest for Eversio at the moment. We need to slow things down and wait for Awaken to get his stacks and to really start hurting. Iconic currently having a bit of trouble finding these plays on Thresh. Still a bit unsure on this Eversio swap between Awaken and Iconic. They seem to be having a bit of an easier time in the prior setting, but if they can't enjoy themselves, they won't be able to perform. So we just need to give Iconic some time here. Oh no, Awaken gets hooked in with the Hex Flash. He does not have Splash himself. And he does get Wukong outed, but Iconic manages to return the play here with his own hook. Army in the meanwhile forces Iglos to flash, and Iglos walks right back into a Q3. Iglos takes a lot of damage in the exchange here, but the disengage is found. Let's see. We see the second dragon started here by Fuschi. It doesn't seem like Eversio are in a great position to contest it. Oh, nice flash from Mechanix, knows his damage and gets the solo play. Mechanix keeping this game alive alongside Iglos here. And look at Varsal here, finding the aggression, but oh no, this Yunara will be such a menace here. Tuli already up 2 kills. And there's a hook from Iconic, finds Ichari. Can they get the Blitzcrank? Yes, they can. Awakening gets the kill in exchange for the dragon. Meanwhile, the fight continues here. We see Varsal pushing into Jetpuff. And there's the stun from Mechanix, jumps the kill. And Tuli tries to find Varsal, but no, it's a quick 2 kills for Eversio. 3 kills for a dragon. We'll take that, especially considering how tough times were. Well done for Eversio. We see Ichari hunting for Iglos. He just used teleport from Unsealed Spellbook. And Ichari flashes onto Iglos. And Iglos just drops the ult to try and get the wave shut down here for Army. Nice little drone play here from Ichari. Alright, we still cannot fix the mic. GG. Rest in peace. I might turn off the stream between game 1 and 2 to try and get this mic resolved. I assume my voice doesn't sound all the best compared to its usual quality. But this is the best I got for now. Oh, the flash onto Mechanix. He's in trouble. There's the Talia ult. What a play by Fuschi. Can Varsal turn it? There's the 1 kill. Oh no, he drops. Barney picking up the 2nd kill here for Fuschi in this play. Very dangerous Raptor camp. Iconic gets hooked in. Tuli finds the damage. This Yunara dealing so much. Versus Botlane having trouble keeping up with what he can offer. What a dodge by Awaken, going into the wall to not get hooked in. But can he live is the question. Throws the Q on the Tuli. There's the knockup. Can he find the 1-for-1? No! He goes down in the end. Another kill picked up by this Yunara. Nice, Varsal finds the kill here, gets the shutdown. Although it's not always the same as Awaken getting it. Of course, it's always nice to pick it up. Iglos, despite being a kill up, is having a bit of a hard time here laning against this Xante. And now he gets silenced. He might actually go down here. The Q3 dodge, nice little sidestep here by Iglos. This Blitzcrank is everywhere, guys. Shout out to Ikari. He's really making this game difficult currently. I was not sure of the Blitzcrank. It's kind of that wild card when you see it, but it's 100% working out currently. It's looking like a bit of a rough one here, but it's just on paper, guys. If you have a look at the gold, we're actually equal. The dragons do make a difference, of course, but the Smolder, being the biggest dragon in this game, will make the most difference. Let's see here. Dragon is taking that soul point for Fuse Chi. The hook lands from Ikari, but look at Awaken going on the offensive onto Tuli. And now Ikari in a bad spot. There's the kill for Awaken. Meanwhile, we pan over to the top lane. Iglo's getting beaten here by the Cassante. Oh, where's the mouse going? Alright, let's see here. Can we turn things around? We're 2 minutes away from Baron. By the looks of it, Awaken is actually... Oi, oi, oi. He's not really that close, is he? He's 130 stacks from 225. He's still a fair bit back before they can start getting those executes. So Eversio might need to stall this match into the 30-minute mark. Iglos is getting absolutely targeted in this gang, but a nice quick flash from him does manage to solve things. Let's see, let's see. He's chasing down Army now, dealing the damage that a Rumble can do. But it seems like the rest of UST come all the way around and still get the kill. Ikari and Jetopath doing the work. However, Varsal is here, Iconic is here. We see Awaken rotating up from the mid lane. But not much will persist from this point on. The double stacking bot lane, Iconic stacking souls, and Awaken stacking dragon stacks. Or oh no, the damage from Tully is there. A flash E from Iconic to stop the engage. Tully flashes away. There's the Tully ult. Varsan now gets stunned, but it seems like both sides will be able to disengage this fight. Priority abilities used there is, of course, the Yunara's flash here from Tully. And Iconic is not done yet. The hook lands, and he does take Awaken with him from all people. Why would they go for that? The Wukong ult comes through the Cyclone, locks both up, and Talia's here to quickly secure a quick double kill for Fuse Chi. We notice that Aiglos does commit his teleport here. Mechanics finds Tully, a quick little QE out combo. Drops this greedy AD carry. Mechanics is a problem, guys. Mechanics is a problem. $20 CS up as well. What a beast. We see everyone else on Eversio kind of struggling at the moment, but Mechanics sitting pretty in the mid lane. Let's see here, the next fight should soon be, I think. We see Dragon Soul will be spawning soon. Both sides are playing for it. There it is, it's on the map. Now, can Eversio contest? This is the question. Or will they just let Fuse Chi get the dragon? Eversio are actually up in gold right now. I don't know if they know that Varsal gets hooked in. No one from Eversio is here. The teleport is so late. Aiglos uses the ult, but now Dragon is pretty much easy for the taking. They have Smite, while Eversio do not. Or can Eversio get more here? So far, Aiglos seems to be carried out by the Rylance. A lot of damage from Awaken, but isn't enough. Awaken forced to flash away. Aiglos drops as well. So that's 2 kills, a Dragon Soul, and potentially a Baron on top of everything. Oh no, Mechanics here with the play. Trying to flash QE. Not really finding anything for it. Drops the ult on Tully. But he just ends up going down. A massacre. 3-4-0 Dragon. Mid-tower and potentially Baron here for Fuse Chi. That's a massive game sweep here. Yeah, a return on investment for sure. Alright, they will not be taking Baron at the very least. A bit of a blessing in disguise for sure. Let's see. Oh no, the Baron will be secured. A quick Baron here for Fuse Chi. Eversio kind of picking up scraps at the current moment, but can they return this? Maybe when Awaken. Oh, guys, close your eyes. You did not see that flash, okay? Aiglos is just maybe panicking a bit. It's not a great sight to see whenever you are having this kind of trouble. Let's see, and now with Baron buff, the push advantage is definitely in the hands of Fuse Chi here. A nice bit of chunking damage here from Mechanics and Awaken. Let's see. Eversio doing a great job at stalling this game out currently, which is exactly what they want. They want Awaken to get strong, farm up. Mechanic's really the heart and soul of Eversio currently. Just keeping the game going all on his own. We see Awaken now finishing his rapid fire cannon, so he'll be able to chuck those Qs from longer range. Owikari might have pushed his limits here. He does get caught out, but he's gonna live on a sliver of health. Igos drops the ult primarily on Barney. I'm not sure as to the decision behind that. Iglos will be going down for a little effort here. Iconic was on the side trying to save him, but no chance. Let's have a quick look here at Awaken's stacks. He is currently at 244, guys. So he has achieved that burning sensation that Smolder likes to deliver. Fuse Chi pretty much chilling at the moment. They have it's really their game to throw, but if they keep stalling out this game, not really being able to push their leads with the Baron, it should definitely be able for Awaken to stack up and just completely murder these fights. Oh no, Varsal gets hooked. And without a jungler, this could be troublesome. A nice stun here landed by Barney. It does mean that Iconic and Igos are both going down. Mechanics is next. And to top it off, Awaken. It's a quick little ace here by Fuse Chi, which is not what we signed up for. We signed up for a clean 2-0 today. But hopefully, we can find a quick solution in the next match. Coming back from a loss is definitely a commendable thing. Oh, Fuse Chi are not looking to end, it seems like, and they will be backing off currently. There's the epic dragon, guys. This could be actually a turning point of this match. If Eversio could, through some miracle, shape or form, steal this dragon and still be healthy to take a fight. There's a lot of shutdowns on the side of Fuse Chi. It's at 18,000 health, this dragon. Already lost 3k health in the last sentence. I don't know how Varsal's gonna do it. It's at 8k. Alright, we got top lane turret, but at what cost? And the Elder Dragon is taken by Fuse Chi. This definitely means that the Eversio could not even appear on the same screen as them. If they are seeing any Fuse Chi member on screen, Eversio are too close. A nice dodge there by Awaken. Dodging that Talia ult, the wall. Mechanics clearing off the mid wave. Eversio are prepared to stack up. There's the Q, it lands on Iglos. And blink and you miss it. Iglos gone. Let's see, can Eversio stall out this wave? Through smaller mechanics they could. Army goes in with the ult. He finds damage. Varsal falling low, Iconic falling low. A double kill for Army. And there's one kill for Mechanics on the side. Can Mechanics and Awaken stall this match? They dodge the Q. We see Fuse Chi understanding they bit off more than they could chew, recalling right away. Going straight for the Baron buff while they're still ahead. This would be perfect time for Eversio to try and send in Awaken, try and get some poke in with his abilities. But they just might be a bit too late. Let's see. Baron has yet to start. It is started just now. Now can Eversio react to it accordingly? Or will they just be stalling? It appears they'll be stalling yet again for this objective. Keep in mind, guys, Awaken just keeps getting stronger and stronger. An Epic Dragon is down. We just need that Infinity Edge for Awaken. See Cyclone use onto Mechanics. Mechanics is down. Varsal is trying to create space for Awaken. The damage is here. Tully goes down, but so does Awaken. And this could be it, guys. This could be Eversio's first loss in this best of two. It's Varsal and Iconic against the world. Fuse Chi are down in AD carry. But they have so much damage. They get Varsal, they get Iconic. And that's a victory for Fuse Chi. We don't even want to see it. Let Fuse Chi have their victory. But we will have our game 2 comeback. So let's hope.